Exactly.
Just like me. All right, I'm taking a sip.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what are we
gosh.
getting ourselves
You invited
into?
me here.
I know I did.
Okay.
And we are live. We've been recording.
Oh man.
Welcome to another episode of the Cultured Misfits podcast. I am DJ Silk, aka Brandon, or is Brandon aka DJ Silk? Because my mama ain't named me DJ Silk. So
You were born to be DJ Silk.
there you go. There you go. That's right. And to the right of me, we have
Rell.
in the studio.
Hey!
Yo, hold on. In the studio, not on
Not virtual.
Zoom. Yeah.
I'm in town.
And then we have
Jennifer.
Jennifer. And then we have a special guest.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Ciara.
Oh my God.
There we go, Ciara. So we had an experience this weekend, and I was trying to decide whether or not we're going to give Rell a hard time, but she bought us some nice liquor. So I'm gonna go easy on her.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So, where did we go, Jen? No, actually, Rell, you tell them where we went since you weren't here.
I'm gonna, guys. I missed out on an awesome experience. They went to the sex club.
No, it was a swingers club. We're not gonna say
swingers.
sex club.
Swingers.
Yeah.
They were swinging too.
They were swinging.
Swinging.
Yes.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
here at the Cultured Misfits podcast, we really want to try to enlighten, open everybody's world up. And a lot of people are curious about it, right? There's something they're fearful of doing. Because you do need someone there to go with you, like to get you. I could never imagine if I had gone the first time I ever gone, just go by myself. Like that would have been, there's rules, there's a whole culture thing. So Rell didn't go, even though she was supposed to.
Super sad.
Yeah,
Super
I'm
sad.
sad I missed it, but
I don't know. I think you were all right to miss it.
Here we go.
so that's the thing. Like I know that some people's experience of the people who are there isn't so great. So how was that?
I wouldn't say it wasn't great. I would say I watched too much TV. Because I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah,
It wasn't it.
Oh
it
yeah,
wasn't it.
Sierra went with us.
Yeah, I went. with them.
I invited her to come.
I was the third wheel.
Right, because she didn't want to come with just Brandon. She was
I-
like, I'm
you-
not trying to go by
Listen,
myself,
I
right?
didn't know what I was going to get myself into, and I knew that if anything were to go down,
You needed a wing.
this was my girl. So I was like, all right.
That's what I'm here for.
So therefore, yeah,
I'm glad you could fill in for me.
Anytime.
you could have filled in for me.
Oh no.
I didn't like it. That's all I had to say.
What didn't you like about it?
I rest my case.
What didn't you like about it, though?
No,
All right.
Brandon, what's on your mind?
All right, so I'm like, we got a year membership, so I guess we're not ever going back like that. That's just
I got a
Wait,
membership
what?
with that?
yeah. I paid for a year membership. Yeah, because that's how it works.
You're dancing.
That's how that works. So what I paid for, that I got they laminated the card.
Right.
You know they gave you the
oh,
card.
it's official when they laminate it.
right,
Like-
handwritten and then laminated.
Oh,
Did you get my
Official
membership?
no, because you weren't there.
You can use Jen's. She's
Right,
not
she's
right.
not
yeah,
going back.
you could use mine.
So yeah, you're not going back.
So
All right. But so here's the setup, podcast people, right? Every time that I've gone to the Swingers Club, there's always been about an hour and 15 minutes of nothing. Like everybody's just sitting around looking at each other, hoping to see who's going to be the first person to do the first lewd act in front of everybody else. That's how it usually goes down. Rell, we get there. We're not there 5 minutes, and it's just out and out fucking going on in the back
center.
room.
I mean, that's what you
No,
pay
in the
for.
center.
Right.
The dude was fucking this bitch for like an hour in the same position.
Well, that was
Really?
later on. But when we first, go ahead, Jen. Go ahead. Open your mouth. Say what you gonna say.
When we first walked in, like she said, we watched too much TV because I thought it was going to be completely different. Like, I don't know. For one, I didn't like how it smelled as soon as we walked in. I was like, I tapped on the shoulder. I was like, does it smell in here? Like,
It didn't really smell like.
but I think I was just in my mind.
It was in her head.
And so then, you have to bring your own bottle. We gave it to the bartender, and she made us our drink. We had tequila. He had Tito's or vodka, whatever.
Stateside. Come on.
I don't drink vodka.
So bougie.
And yeah,
So
I don't like the first. There's like this dungeon room looking like that has like all the sex toys and not really toys.
They had a cage.
Yeah,
they had a cage. They had a wall
Like a
unit
saddle.
that you could go ahead and
Yeah.
strap
And
somebody
straps.
to. They had they had a saddle so you could bend somebody over, and then they had a couple other things in there. But literally, because on the first Friday of every month they do how-to tutorials on like BDSM and stuff like that.
Yeah. So then, what was so what's so off-putting to me from the gate. That's the first room that we go into when we see, and they have like these wrestling mats on the floor, like against the wall. People are already doing their thing on there, and I'm sitting there like, yo, what is going on? So in front of the mats, they had like these church pubes, like. Yeah, and people were actually just
so can sit
sitting
and
there.
watch.
Yo,
Yeah.
it was this one couple
Usually
sitting
that's-
like they was in church.
Literally, like his arm was just around
Like
her, and they were
this.
just like this the
Yeah,
whole
the whole
time.
time.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, like I started getting weirded out from there. I thought I was the freak, but damn.
And then it was like this one group. I thought it was just like this girl getting a train ran on her. But it turned out to be like 3 couples. But they were all in like sync, and like when one was done, the other one got up, changed position. It was wild.
So they were having sex with each other.
yeah, it
all
was
swapping.
six. It was 6 of them, but they were all swapping positions. It was
it was a lot for me, I must say.
So before you guys went in, did they give you any rules or
No.
about your phones or?
no.
Oh,
he
no phones in there.
He told us that we had to leave our phones inside because Jen and I would have been texting each other the whole time.
Yeah, that started my mood. I'm like, I gotta leave my phone in here, which I get it, privacy reasons, but I'm not worried about me. I'm like, I'm not taking pictures. I needed my phone. I'm
Right.
like, y'all, I can't. It was, yeah.
Yeah. So no phones, right? Because there's no pictures.
Right.
There's another club that's in Maryland where you actually can have your phone in there, and they actually have a wall where you can take selfies, and it's like the selfie wall. So like that's the only place that you're allowed to pull out your phone and take a picture and whatnot. But you know what I mean? I mean, because people want to capture the moment, right?
And then what was also off-putting to me, don't say, oh gosh, but I don't care. Let's say I really was into this world, right? Everybody in there was ugly.
That's what I
it was
was
it was
asking.
really like no lookers.
Or my type. Not ugly. I don't mean to say that. That's terrible. I'm sorry. All of them, you know what they look like? Them kids.
No, they
Them
look like
kids that
they look
play
like they
in
don't
their
get
mom's
sex.
basement.
You gonna use that microphone. All
They
that
look.
time.
They
There
look
you go.
like they don't get sex.
Yeah,
like the crowd. It
That
was-
be on a game
not
for 12
all,
hours a day in their
right.
mama's basement.
Not
That's what
all,
they look
but
like.
majority of them. Yeah, that's why you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, even if I were to come here, there was absolutely nobody that I
And
would
then
have done
people
anything
were
with.
standing around like we were at the club.
You know,
But then I think it was still early.
Listen, B is so disappointed at what I'm saying right now, but I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Like everything. I was like,
What you're saying is expected. That's why my first question was, how did the people look? And
Well,
so your answer gave
But-
the
Here's
answer.
go ahead.
Why
Ciara.
did you hate it? You
I-
hated the what? All right, so we already know you bougie 1000.
I'm not.
You are.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
You hated it because all right, one, the people weren't lookers.
To her standard.
To her standard. Was it because everything was out in the open and it wasn't clean? It looked like dingy and dirty.
Yeah, that would be another one too. It was, the atmosphere was just different. Like, I don't know.
The smell would have thrown me off.
There was no smell.
There was no smell.
She said there was a smell.
She's being extra right now.
She's being extra.
No, because I have a sensitive nose. If we would have left.
She literally said that. She goes, I told her, I was like, I'm just scared of the smell. She goes, Jen, you already know. We gonna leave. I say, I'm gonna follow suit. We out.
It didn't smell.
It didn't smell. And it's dark because it's you setting the mood.
Yeah.
It's really that's how it is.
But
so.
it really wasn't that dark.
Right. It was because you need to see what's going on, right?
So like out in the open, like where the bar area, it was light, like club scene. But when you go in the back,
It's like dim.
it was
Like super dim.
No, it was dark.
It was dark.
They had like little spotlights or whatever. They weren't even really spotlights.
But you could see, right?
You could
see. So the way this particular club is set up, when you walk in, it is a big open space, right? And when you the first thing you encounter is actually an area for orgy. Like they have, it's just a big open area and people can sit around and put your drinks down and watch, right? And then when you move forward, there's the dance floor area and then there's the bar. And if you keep going to the right, there's a back bar with the stage with the stripper pole. There's also a stripper pole on the main dance floor. Okay.
Y'all got on that? Y'all are boring.
I was tempted to.
Yeah. Right. They didn't have a step stool for her to get up on.
You know what? They couldn't afford me.
I know that's right, Jen.
They couldn't afford me. That's what it was. I just saw ones. I needed to see 100s.
There we go.
Okay.
So
They were tipping people?
Huh?
If people went up there, they were tipping them?
No. I don't know.
None of that happened.
Like they're there for that pleasure. They like that stuff. I don't know.
Right. So then they have in that main area they have these little offshoot rooms. Like they're just little cubbies basically. Like they had one
Literally
one of them
cubbies.
had a stirrup, like a gynecologist table with the stirrups on it that you could use that. I didn't see what was in the other one. And then when you go into the dungeon room, like they had a sex swing in there and that's where all the BDSM. Now, and there's a shower.
I was going to say, do they have showers at
They
this
have
one?
a shower.
We
They have
wanted
an open
somebody to
shower.
get in that damn shower.
And nobody got in the shower.
Well,
Probably because it was too clean.
Because it was. No. We left like an hour and a half, 2 hours on the table. We left things.
He wanted to spend the night there.
So what time did you guys get there?
What time did we get there?
We got there like 11:30.
And what time did you leave?
Like after 1?
Okay,
like
we spent a
that.
good time there.
But it goes until 3. And the thing is, as the night progresses, people get looser and looser and looser.
Right.
So that's the thing. Like, but we saw a lot for being there that early. Like I said, that was the first time that I've things are happening right then and there. So there's a shower and it's out in the open, glass wall, so everybody can watch. And then they have a back, and in the back is where there's private rooms. They have a room with a sex machine in it that you have to put a deposit on that because apparently people have broken the sex machine.
Oh wow!
What is the sex machine?
It's just
Like
a thing.
it looks like a saddle, and you get on it. It has like a dildo standing up.
That was one of them. So they have two. There's another one where it goes straight forward, like. You can lay on your back or whatever, doggy style. Be on your back or on your stomach, and it's a piston that goes. So you
Is that when we saw that guy like drilling his girl, or was that another one?
that was
another one. He had his own.
Yeah, it was a whole drill. He was holding this drill like
He
he
came in with his own suitcase, okay? Because I was watching. He had the suitcase, and we walked around the little private rooms. So the private rooms, you can let people watch, or you can close the curtain. This couple had the curtain open. It was 3 of them. The one girl was laying on the bed, like confiding the other girl, and the guy had this damn drill. And I swear, it was like he was just standing like
He
this.
was just standing like this,
like this,
like if he was holding an AK.
What was this drill?
Like pretty big.
It was big, and she was like,
How again? I didn't catch that.
The drill. So the dildo was just spinning.
I don't
Like
know
on
what
the end of a drill?
Yeah.
Probably.
and he was just like, oh, it was just a lot because no, this is what it was. So I have to say it. It was a black girl bending over. She was on all fours. This white guy with holding the drill, and then it was a bigger, heavier set white girl like holding the girl's butt cheeks. Yeah. So and then like the girl, she was like in a schoolgirl outfit. Like
The one getting drilled?
like she was like in like a cheerleader skirt, like a pom pom skirt, whatever. It was like and he looks like he's in his mom's basement with like 12 cats
No, seriously.
with the long silky like dirty blonde brown hair like that, and like he wore like a long leather coat. He had a leather coat on, and he was. Yeah, I can't because I kept staring at him like I'm like people.
What is this?
Why is he walking around with a suitcase? Like that's so weird.
He was ready.
And that was and he had his machines in there, and so yeah, it was
So did he come with those two women or?
I seen them three walking around,
Okay.
and then what also got me is you ever seen Austin Powers, the big Irish guy?
Yeah.
In one of the rooms, it was somebody his size, just sitting in the corner.
Fat bastard.
Like
sitting there.
just sitting there, and it was another. But I'm too short, so I really couldn't see everything because there was people in front of me. But oh my gosh, to each his own. It's not my lifestyle.
So would you go back with someone?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
No,
So I might as well just throw that membership card away.
no, you
Transfer it
could
to
still
me.
go transfer it to her so she could
No,
experience
because the
it.
name has a match.
Do they check IDs with the card?
Yeah.
I would think so. I would think so. Yeah, I think somebody's expectations were just a little bit too high. And you gotta let's talk about the law of averages, right?
First of all, we haven't said what is the swingers club. People know?
I think people have gotten a fairly good understanding of what the
People go to just do
swinger
bad
club.
things.
Well, no, well, okay. So we will say. So there are different reasons why someone would go to a swingers club, right? You can be a voyeur, and you just want to watch. You can go because you want to be watched. You can go because you and your significant other want to soft swap. Meaning, in a soft swap would be usually the women will engage in sex and the guys will just sit there and look like dumbasses, like this is so hot,
Because it was how they looked.
right. They're just watching, and then you have people that are straight up like they're fully engaged, like they want to do full swaps and whatnot. There are couples who go that never do anything with anybody else. They just want to be in that environment. They get turned on, and then they just
Like the people in the pew.
right. They go and then they'll go into the room and they'll just do their thing privately. So there's just different reasons to go. I personally love the environment because I like being in a place where anything can go, but everybody is so open and free. Because we done saw some things in there. I mean, if you have any body confidence issues, go there and you will leave like I'm good money.
What?
Sis was walking around with I don't even know if it
She
was
had
a thong.
stars, and then they were just like this, and then she had like lace panties.
Walking around like she was
We
a
were
size
overdressed,
2.
and I still thought I was showing too much.
What were you? Oh, that's a good question. What did you wear?
I had like a bodysuit on, low cut.
She looked
and,
thorough. She
Yeah.
did. She got out the car. I said, "Oh my God, here we go."
Oh, here we go. And then I just had high waisted pants on. I had pants on, so it was just a bodysuit.
She's gonna make sure nobody penetrate nothing. I got the bodysuit on.
Bodysuit
jeans.
and pants.
But listen, though.
buckle it down.
The flyer said dressed in your best porn attire. No
Yes.
one in there had their best porn attire on.
Because you left early. I keep telling
I understand we
Right.
left early, but the people that were there,
as the night progresses, people, they drink, they get more comfortable, and you see things. You start out being like, I ain't gonna do shit. But after you see some things, you're like, yo, well, if they
doing it, I can do it too.
Right. I mean, like it's not even a big deal.
Right. No, so I did see this one couple, this one girl, I think she had on what we had on, like a bodysuit and some jeans. And she went
peeled
and
those
changed.
jeans off?
She came out with just one little nice little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girl with the long braids?
I don't know, Jen.
What did you wear, Ciara?
Same thing she had on.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't plain though.
What did you wear?
I wore a pink polo shirt.
Salmon color.
Salmon color, yeah.
Salmon color.
know. So, and I came and I was instantly the guy because they're like, oh, you came with two. Oh, man. You
Came with
with
two
two
broads.
off the rack. I'm like, bro, you had no idea ain't nothing popping off.
I would have milked it. I would have said, yeah, they my bitches.
No, you should be happy I didn't say that because what would have happened next would have been like,
They would have been trying to get
Yeah.
at you guys.
right.
Well,
So
I had
you-
somebody trying to get at me.
Oh, yeah, that
What
motherfucker.
happened?
So he come up and sit next to me. So I'm like, all right, he cool, whatever. So we talking. So I had like my wallet on I guess the bar. And he was like, oh, what kind of bag is that? And I was like, Coach. He said, oh, sophisticated. And I was like,
Not sophisticated
I was
for
like,
coach.
oh, okay.
Right.
I just got it because it's nice. But then he was like, oh, so what, you a lawyer? And I was like, no, I work in a pharmacy. He said, oh, you sell drugs? That's why we was laughing the whole time. But
I kept
yeah.
looking at her. I'm like, are you okay?
No, he was.
Like, look at me and tell me if you want me to save you.
But I'm a big girl. I could have told him to get the fuck.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but some
But at least
guys
you
could
have
be
that
super
personality.
persistent. But
Right.
No, but he was cool though. He wasn't trying that.
No,
But he was.
he
really,
wasn't cool.
Yeah,
And,
because
he
he didn't
wasn't
follow.
cool.
Because he didn't follow the
protocol.
rules.
He didn't
Yeah.
follow protocol.
Okay,
That's
he
my
ain't
bitch.
check with our pimp.
That's my
Okay.
bitch, right? Oh, yeah.
He just went up to her and talked to her without.
You're supposed to ask
Yeah,
permission
there's
with the
rules.
mail.
You're supposed to at least acknowledge the person. He should have been like, "Hey, how you guys doing? What's up?" and said hello to everybody, and then zero in. So that's problematic. He's lucky I'm the kind of person that I am because if I had a lot of toxic male masculinity, that could have been a problem. And then like after 15, 20 minutes of talking
Then
to me,
he said
he's
hello.
going to say what's up to me. And I'm like, oh, now you going to say what's up? No, brother, it ain't nothing like that.
That's
What's
exactly
up,
what
man?
happened, too.
Yeah.
This is why I was asking. So, some clubs, they don't allow drugs because they want everyone to be in the, aware of what's going on.
Is that what they
No
say?
phones.
Every I know no club
It's different. I know, but there's the upfront
Right.
rules.
Yeah, they
and
have
then,
the
like you're
rules.
saying, you have to acknowledge the mail before you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, just out of a human thing, right? So people especially on Saturday nights, because pretty much across the board, swingers club on a Saturday night, that is couples. That's a couples night with single females. They don't allow single males. Most clubs on Saturday nights,
So
at
who
least
was
in
he
this
there
area.
So-
with? So this, go ahead, tell
So
what this
he
motherfucker
said
did.
the person that he was supposed to go with had an issue, couldn't come. So I think is it a sex store next door?
Yes, there's a sex 24-hour
Yes.
sex store attached to this building, so you can go and get an outfit. Like if you didn't have enough porn thing, you can go in there and get an
Right.
outfit
Oh,
or
that's
dildos
nice.
and
So
stuff. Yeah.
whoever worked in the sex store came
him
with
in.
him. Yeah, they came together and she went and did her thing and he went and did his thing.
So they broke the rules. They broke the rules.
Pretty much. Because he was out there freelancing.
Right.
But the other guy, a guy did approach me, but he as soon as because me and her was sitting down, and B was looking at, the show that was being put on by the guy that was having sex with the girl for an hour in the same position.
An hour, yeah.
He was so intrigued. But I'm like,
Yo,
they doing
when
the same thing for 1 hour? Like, give it a rest.
And when he got done, he walked around that whole club.
like he was the
Superman.
man. Like, boy, sit down.
Yeah. 'cause-
You didn't do nothing fabulous. I didn't
Right.
see you not flip her, not she wasn't even making no noises. That's
Right.
how you know it was whack.
yeah. Plus,
goodness.
we know from other podcasts that Jen is only good for about 5 to 6 minutes of fucking.
Listen.
So
The hour was
An hour,
that was making
okay,
her uncomfortable.
1 hour in the exact same position, the
same
same
position.
rhythm.
He was.
1 hour. I don't care
No,
how
they did,
long people.
No, they did change once. Because he started out in one area and then they ended up on a different
in the same position.
But yeah, you're right.
In the same.
right.
In the
no.
same
You're right.
position. So the guy like came
he
up to
cute?
me. The guy that came up to me.
Oh no.
No. Oh.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead. The
And
guy
what did
came
he?
up to you.
I don't know. What did he say? He said like, "Hey, ladies, you guys look so bored," and I was like, "No, we're just like sitting down. Like it's probably just our faces." So then like he immediately like looked around to see if there was any males around, and then he was like, "Who are you here with?" or something like that. And I pointed at him. He was like, "Your husband?" I was like, "Yeah." Like leave me alone. I said, "Yeah."
Right.
Hey, when the guy went over there, I hope you told him, "Yeah, that's my wife."
What did he say?
I don't remember. He just said, "What's up?" Yeah, like to me, it's just all creep. Okay, because there was nothing going to pop off. To me, I just didn't want to engage in any conversation because it's just like, what can I tell you? Like, you're gonna try to feel the situation out and see what's up. And what I'm gonna tell you, be like, look, we really just here to fucking spy on y'all and then talk about you next week.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to engage in any conversations. Plus. There wasn't anything in there that I would have been like, Jen, Ciara, y'all gonna have to take one for the team. We're gonna have to figure this shit out because I'm gonna need some time with that. Like there was nothing, like, and that's, yeah, she made up.
He was just selling us. He was like to the highest bidder. I'm like, yo.
He told me I was the third wheel, that I was the first one.
She was gonna have to take one for the team.
I was going to have to take one for the team.
Don't threaten you with a good time, right?
She would gladly do it.
Right,
Sure
right,
would.
right. Look, I'm not gonna set anybody up for failure. Like, I'm gonna make sure the situation is good. Like, but no, there wasn't anyone that I saw or any couple that I've been like, intriguing. And I do feel like if Jen had felt better about the quality of people there, she might have had a different feeling about the overall experience. Yeah.
No, I didn't like it.
I don't think it was a bad experience.
It wasn't a bad.
I think-
No.
I
It wasn't.
honestly think that we didn't know what to expect. We watched too much TV, and we went in there thinking it was going to be A, and it was completely Z.
See.
But I say that to say, like, we really didn't know. We still don't know what to expect because we seen a couple people have sex. You can see that on TV. Like, we never really seen somebody just walk over to approach a couple to, like, follow to see if it went through or anything like that. It wasn't, I don't know what I wanted.
We should go back.
We should.
We should go back with Rell. No, because, okay, the first time is awkward, right? Because you don't know what you're expecting, right? But if you actually go to have a good time, and I mean like dance and just drink and just kind of just be in the experience. Like, I don't think we were, well, you two weren't in the experience because you were observing. It's almost like you were like super voyeurs because like you had no intentions on doing anything. You're just there. But if you go, not saying that you go to have intentions of doing anything, but actually just being more open-minded to like, look, this is just a night out. Like, and it's a cheaper night out because you are bringing your own bottle, and you're here and, and we're just going to have a good time and you get a show,
I think that's true. However, when we walked in, it was really nothing really going on.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of
was stuff going on.
It was no.
It
So
was-
it was stuff going on.
Nobody looked like us, okay?
But at the same
I'm already
time-
out of my own element. Like nobody looks like me.
She's right on that part. But at the same time, like if we wanted to enjoy
That was a
ourselves and
whole
party,
asshole statement. You know that, right?
No, but I'm saying like looks like me, like is
Ciara,
Hispanic,
I'm sorry.
is
Keep going
black.
with, no, I'm cutting you off. Ciara,
but
go
I'm
on
just
with what you
saying-
No,
just
because
said.
you're not gonna say that's an asshole statement. Like what is you?
no one really looked like us. She's right about that. But at the same time, I think when we walked in, it was just like going to a club. You know how you go to a club and it's still early and everybody just standing around looking at each other. That's exactly what was going on. So I think that kind of like turned us off in a sense because we already walked in thinking that we was just gonna see
It's gonna be popping.
it's gonna be popping from jump. And then when we walked in, it really wasn't like that. We walked in 10 minutes later, the white guy and the girl was boning for an hour. Then we walked around and we seen some things, but it just really wasn't what we expected. But I would definitely go back again.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad experience, but I'm saying I don't like the concept of a swingers club.
It's not your cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea.
So would you not Is it because you wouldn't have sex in front of other people?
Which you don't have to do.
I know that it just like it was just to me. I was like like I can't describe it in this whole since we left.
I feel like it's because she didn't see anyone that caught her eye. I really.
But I've never been let's hook up type of chick
I'm not
at a
even
club
talking
ever.
about
So
that.
even if there
No.
was and they were to approach me, it wouldn't. I already know that's the lifestyle you're
so
in.
let's
and I don't
dispel.
want
So let's
that.
dispel something, okay? At least from my point of view.
Don't try to change my opinion on it.
I'm-
Like
No,
what I
no one-
said
no
is
one's
what
trying
I
to change
said.
your opinion, but see, I was the person. Like, if I'm in a relationship, we're not having threesomes. I'm not sharing. Blah blah blah. But going to this club, like, you can go to the club. You're not bringing your phone. You don't know these people, so you can have a good time
And never see 'em again.
And never see them again. You ain't gotta worry about your significant other reaching out to this person, talking to this person.
No, because
X,
that
Y,
just
and Z.
opens the gates for all the extra
Right.
stuff to me.
Right. But I mean, you don't. But you also don't have to go to do anything, and that's my
You're right.
point. I think that's my point. Like, if you go in with the mindset like something's got to go down, I got to make something happen, that can be problematic because look, attraction is attraction, right? And I don't care how many people are fucking around you. If there's no one there that you're attracted to, unless you're just a straight animal, you're going to fall back. I think your expectations, Jen, of what you thought it would be is what tainted your experience because you're looking for, you're trying to check the boxes of what it is. But if you go in and just look at it from the point of view of like, I know I'm going to drink, there's going to be music, I might dance and stuff, and I'm going to see people, I'm going to people watch. From that, if you start from that, it's always going to be a better experience. And
But how are you gonna tell me how I'm going to perceive it, like, or how I'm gonna enter something with expectations? No, it was what it was. I didn't like it, regardless of what I did.
clearly,
She didn't like.
And you know, it's crazy. Okay, if you want to do that, I think it's the whole public thing that's bugging me because I'm just like,
What?
and I was like it was the public thing, probably
Had
like
sex in front of somebody else before? Ever?
not just
that's a
watching
whole
me.
rush. That's a whole rush
No,
right
like
there.
because you know what it is. Maybe because
Well.
I'm such a private person, so I'm just like,
But that's the other part.
even
of it.
if I did have a threesome behind closed doors, like nobody would know about it.
But that's the thing. You don't have to be public about it. And that whole club, that whole space is set up because that's why they have the
a private
rooms.
club, but you're still having sex in public.
You're not though, because you can go in the back in the room and you can close the curtains. No
And
one
close
has to
the
watch
door.
you having
Right.
sex.
That's the thing. That's it. You can. It's like McDonald's. You can have it your way.
Even if you go in
Or
the
Burger
dungeon,
King, yeah.
people really can't see you unless they all up in your face. I mean, they have some lighting, but no one can really see who. Listen,
So
let me just
Jen's
say-
not into public sex.
Listen,
Right now.
I'm the type.
You don't say right now.
I
My
done been
gosh.
I done been to nude beaches. I done had sex in rooms with other people in the room, like laying next to me.
Right.
I will put on the show. Listen, I don't
So-
have a problem with putting on the show.
You would go back.
No, I would definitely go back. So I have a friend. So I told my friend and I was like, yo, I'm going to this. And she was like, oh, for real? I've been. I was like, what? You been? She was like, I don't think that's something that you into. I said, I don't think so either. But she been going to all over though. I said, have you, I had a million questions for her because why are you going to these places? Are you hooking up with these people? Like, what's going on? And she said she goes with another couple and they're like lifestyle couples, but they know the DJ at some club. So they go to just watch. And if they see somebody, they see him. If not, you know. But she said she enjoys it. It's just something to do.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't see not one condom in sight.
They have them. They give them out. They display. Actually, when you go in the back, that guy, the guy that sits at the door at the desk.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the one that cleans and stuff.
Yeah, but like you go. So when you go to a room, if they
He's a
haven't,
condom concierge.
yes, that's it. That's exactly what he is. That's exactly what he is. So if you go and you get a room, and he's supposed to like. So you use a room. You're supposed to clear the sheets and basically clean up your mess, put the sheets in a hamper or whatever. He periodically is supposed to go and replace the sheet with clean sheets and stuff like that. But if there's no sheets and you go to him, he'll give you the sheet. And then he'll ask you, do you need condoms? Do you need lube? What, whatever you do. And then they provide that for you. So no, it's there. They just don't have it out because people will be snatching. If you just had them in bowls and shit, people would be running through, like grabbing them for home. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And they say people in the lifestyle, they also are responsible with their status.
Yeah.
I don't trust a damn
I don't
person.
trust anybody.
I don't
either,
trust
but-
nobody either because I was thinking the same thing. Like, wait
I didn't know.
it
And
was
not
like
just
one room in the private room. They was swapping out. It was crazy.
yeah, like
it
they
was
were bringing people in and
Yeah,
out,
in
going
and out.
in and out.
crazy.
Just-
It was a situation.
Listen, no, it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm disgusted. Like, no, if that's the lifestyle you want to live, that's fine. But I realize I'm a freak behind closed doors, and I'm okay with that.
So yeah, you just use the club as your launching pad. Like you go with whoever you do that thing with, and you like when you get to the point where it becomes routine.
I don't need no
mundane,
help to
Spice it
excite
up.
nobody.
Spice it up.
That's all right. We don't gotta go nowhere.
You can treat it like a one night stand.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Because what you didn't see are those couples that's what they use it for. Like they use it like there's nothing like fucking somewhere different. When you always fucking home or whatever.
I'm all for that. It's just that atmosphere. I'm cool. Like I'll have sex in a car. Like boo woo. Okay, whatever. I don't care. It's normal. It's regular.
But would you have sex in front of a crowd?
No,
she doesn't want to do the
no.
people
These
watching.
are
I would
protected
give
goods.
you a show, okay?
Listen,
I know that's right, Ciara.
Do that
Give you a
again.
show.
Do that again, Jen.
No,
but just
no, no,
protect the
no, no,
goods.
no, no,
That's
no,
all right.
no.
I got it on the other camera. I'll bring that back. It's all good. I'm just gonna have to edit a little harder.
Wait, so Brandon, have you ever been to hedonism?
No, but see what I want to do for this
What
for this
is that?
podcast is I want to do a trip like as we grow our subscribership and our fans. I would love to do a group like sponsor a trip and have it to hedonism. Jamaica.
So you're supposed to go in May, August, and December. That's when all the black people go.
yeah, like
Different
fitness,
events.
the fitness couple week that also coincides with Young Black Swingers Week. Yeah, I looked up the dates.
Oh yeah.
oh my goodness.
But hedonism is a hotel in Negril, Jamaica, and
Yeah.
it's a portion of it is, I guess we could say like soft, and the other part is nude.
Yeah. So
Right.
basically, people is fucking everywhere, but in
Nude and prude.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
So people have sex everywhere, except for the dining area. So you could be laying at the pool, relaxing, and then somebody to the right of you could just be fucking.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But on the nude side, you have to be nude. Like you have to be. It's not clothing optional. It is, if you want to be here, you have to take off your shit.
I don't like that.
Take it
So
off.
then you stay on the prude side.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Take
a
it
prude.
off.
Let me be a prude, okay?
okay.
Yeah. But I think,
But I want to peek on the other side.
well, the thing is, there are people, people get nude. From what I understand, because I haven't been, people do get nude on the prude side. It's just that it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be nude. So, like, if you're a couple and one person's an exhibitionist and the other person isn't, then boom, you have one person's nude and they can still be together. But once you get on that nude side, like, all bets are off. Like, I'm cracking up because on the Horrible Decisions podcast, Wheezy was talking about she wanted to get a snack late night, and the only buffet that was open was on the nude side, and they made her get naked so she could go get
Some
she was upset. She was like, I gotta get naked to get some damn food.
That's crazy. So do the workers also naked?
No.
No.
No, I don't
See,
think
then I'd be like, y'all breaking the rules.
Oh, God.
because you're Jennifer and you like to be difficult.
Right.
It's not that I like to be difficult. I like to be fair.
No,
No.
you like to be difficult. You're short and you have a little people complex.
You hear
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I heard all
You
of it.
see how she
It's
texted
gonna
me?
be a great sound
Did I
bite.
say anything
No, but
to
I'm
her
just,
about that?
I'm just saying this is just how you are.
That's all right.
I know.
I'm petite and I'm fine with that.
She's fun sized. That's what that shit
Not,
is.
no, don't say that because I hate when people say fun size because I'm not a midget.
Little person.
First of all, it's little
Little
person. You trying to
person,
get us
sorry.
canceled out
Right.
before we get started.
Sorry. All right, blink that out. Blink that
Timestamp, write it down. Taking it out.
out. Take it out.
And fun size is referring to people who are not of small stature, but
they're
just
under
short.
5 foot.
I don't like that. I'm not under 5 feet. Okay.
Just hit 5 foot.
With their heels on.
No, when my heels on, I'm probably like 5'4". But then like 5'5". Yeah, I have like 4-inch heels, 5-inch.
So how tall are you, Jennifer?
I'm 5 feet even, so I'm not under 5 feet. I'm 5 feet.
That's right, girl.
You
better
made
let
it
them
seem like
know.
you was 5'1".
I know, right?
You don't laugh at that.
No, so we're putting it out there, subscribers. If that's something you'd be interested in, like doing a group trip to Hito, let's make your interest known. Like, jot it down, because I think that would actually be pretty fly.
Have you been there?
No, but I know where it is.
You gonna go though?
If y'all go, I'll go.
No, because you were supposed to go with us. You would have felt the same way as me.
Yeah,
I
why
think.
didn't you come on Saturday?
If I was home longer, then I definitely would have gone. It's just that I'm only here for a week and a half, and I'm trying to compact everything that I have to
feel
do.
You had 3 hours to come hang with us on Saturday. I'm just saying. We went at 11. We was home by 2, 3.
But Jen didn't have fun.
Ain't about
It's
her.
not that I
I'm
didn't
just
have
kidding,
fun.
I'm
I
kidding.
didn't like it was. It's
Yeah.
not. It
It
just
was-
made me realize, like, oh
No, we
I'm over
honestly
it.
probably thought that we was gonna walk in.
I
Off
wanted
the
a
gate.
masquerade, like
Yeah, we thought we was gonna see like a show. Like we thought we was
But
gonna see like a whole
You know what,
performance
Rell?
type
This is
situation.
the bullshit right here, because we did walk in on a show, and that's my whole point. We walked in the show. The problem was that the show, the players in the show weren't.
They weren't doing nothing special either, though.
But most people don't fuck special. That's the takeaway.
They not me, okay?
Oh my god! Well, nobody would ever see.
Right.
Nobody would ever see,
And they're
to
not
know.
going to see.
They would never say. But no, honestly, like I remember the last time I went, and there was his brother, right? And it was getting late, and so everybody's getting all riled up, and so like sex is starting to happen out in the open area. And this dude, he grabs his girl and he starts, massaging her, her midsection, mid area. He's getting her going. She takes her panties down and he whips his shit out, right? Now, for the people who are listening, because you guys aren't watching, those who aren't watching on YouTube, this beautiful 4K video. So this is the proper pace, rhythm, or sequence, right?
Oh.
Like it should be like whether it's faster or slower, some predictable, right? There should be a rhythm, right?
Okay.
This Joker,
Oh God.
his shit was like,
I'm dead.
and I'm watching, like it was so bad. I wanted to tap him on the shoulder, bro. Like I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna show you how to do this. She's never gonna come this way because in order to come, there has to be some predictability so you can anticipate the rhythm and whatnot. There was not, and he was in the middle, like up against one of the walls, so he's crushing her up against the wall. And I couldn't tell if it really felt good or if she was just in agony because she's fucking getting crushed between him and his wall and his.
Well, problem number one is that she's not telling him that it's not good, and number
You're
two, he thinks he's doing it, and
I would have been like, stop.
yeah.
Stop.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard because everybody, it was packed. So this was like 2:00 in the morning. The club is packed. Everybody, if they're not fucking, they're watching. And so, like, how do you?
You got to lean into his ear.
Or he doesn't care. He thinks that he's doing a good job.
Or she
I'll
probably
be
don't
like-
know what good sex is either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she probably because you would get off of me real quick.
It was bad. It was.
I've done that.
It was bad.
She's so mean.
I've gotten up, packed my shit, and left.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
mean. It's like there's teachable opportunities there that you could have.
Yeah, no, don't even.
No, what?
We ain't nobody teaching nobody nothing.
Listen, I had a guy chase me.
Chase you?
Chase me. So, he was sexy too. But, we finally had sex.
Okay.
It was like literally 30 seconds.
You made him wait too long.
This bitch got done and cooked himself a whole fucking meal.
Oh, he was proud of the work he put in. That was a hard fought 30
He
seconds.
said,
I said,
Get the fuck out.
I was like, that's it? Yeah, what you mean, CZ? You about to cook a whole meal like you did some shit? Oh, come on. Nah, bro. Like, I ain't even get my rocks off yet, but you walking around like you.
See, some guys don't care.
Yo.
They can't help. It's not that they don't care. They can't help it. And what do you do after you done blown your shit? Because you got the refractory period.
He should have took his ass to sleep. Don't make a meal like you done accomplished something.
I mean, what he should
You
have
don't
done.
deserve to eat.
What he should have done. What he should have done was he should have made sure that you were good before he was good. That's what oral sex is for, massaging, all those things. Or just stop. Like, I mean, it's but you probably made him wait too long. And he was just overly excited.
Doubt it.
Oh my gosh.
Doubt it.
Oh my God.
Saying.
Oh, Rell. But that's all right. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah, she did miss something. She
I
missed
would
a
have
good
liked to go to experience it with you guys.
Yeah.
No, it was quite the
Well,
experience.
now y'all could go.
You have to go, Jen.
Come back, Jen.
Not there. Can we use that membership somewhere else?
No. See, and I paid for it. This is why she's so. that's
Would you
why they
like
were
the
so
money
thank-
back?
No, I don't want the money back. I'm just saying. That's why.
That's
it was
like the
let's
10th
go.
time you
Let's
tell
go.
me you paid for it.
Right. Because he's like, yo, this is some bullshit. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to
But
go.
one thing about Jen, when she ready to go, she ready to go.
Yeah,
That's
she
why I
was
drive
out.
everywhere. Because
She was
when
like,
I'm
"You
ready to
ready?"
go, I'm ready to go.
She was like, "You ready?" See, I'm like, "Shit, I came with you." If you
said, I'm ready to go.
Oh, see, you could have rode home with me.
I ain't know you.
And I wouldn't have let
that's
that. I wouldn't let that happen.
Yes, 100% girl code.
See how she treat me? I wouldn't have let that happen. Like,
Absolutely
I'm so
not.
No offense.
I'm responsible for that. So what comes behind that? No, thank you.
So Jen's not gonna go back. Cece will.
I would go back.
Rel, you
go.
still want to?
It wasn't that bad to the point where I wouldn't go back, because I feel like if we would have stayed longer, we probably would have seen more.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely go back. And then I have a friend that's bougie, Jen bougie, and she goes all the time. So if she going and she hops from state to state, if she can do it, I know I can do it. But she says she hasn't hooked up with anybody yet.
She ain't talking about me. She's talking about another
Somebody
friend.
else,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. You have to clarify that. Because you said you have a bougie friend, and then you're like, she
I
goes
said
to
she's
every
just like
state.
Jen, which means it's not Jen.
Oh, okay.
No, we
You
can
see?
we can tell by this conversation that Jen is not the one state hopping from
Oh no,
from
Yeah.
club. to
no,
club.
she probably do. She just don't want nobody to know. Cause Jen,
What I will do is I go to the strip club to everywhere I've ever traveled to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I need to
been
say.
there, done that. Yo, I fell in love with a stripper in DC. She had like this piercing. She had this piercing. Oh my gosh, she was just. Oh,
I don't know.
what the hell was her name? I can't think of her name.
You don't want to remember her name because next thing you know, you're gonna be trying to Google that shit.
No,
find it, right?
no. This was years ago. I'm like, this was my 25th. No, 26. I'm 34 now, so this was a long time ago.
It's not that long.
And no, it's
She
a
might
long-
still be dancing.
I hope not.
There's a cap to the age. Like,
What was? I think her name was Star or something like that. I don't know, but she had a
so
piercing.
basic.
Yeah, I don't know. It might not have been Star, but she had like the best ass. She let me touch it.
The most ass I ever saw in a strip club was when I went to Texas, and I was like,
We went to a strip club in Texas, but I wasn't impressed.
But we
because
did
it was
go early.
COVID though.
And COVID, and they all had their mask on.
Yeah, it was the craziest shit.
Coochie
ever.
out, mask
Yeah,
up.
mask
That's
up.
what it was.
Coochie out though.
Make you focus on the eyes and the pussy. That's what that's all about.
But yeah, I used to go to strip clubs all over, like New York.
We went to the strip club at in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And like the cops were in there with their AKs,
Remember you
like
said
they were on
that.
their backs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
New York,
crazy.
Georgia, a couple times.
Best lap dance I ever got was in Miami, South Beach.
He
Oh,
loves
you know what? I
Miami.
went to the strip club with my brother recently, and okay, mom. And they always talk about this strip club, but I was just
The
not.
Office.
Yes, I was not impressed.
Yeah.
I was like,
I liked it.
Yeah.
What did I say? I somebody there. I went in there. I think not Trina. She wasn't in there, but
But I
it's called
think-
The Office, and it's really good.
but I think COVID played a lot of a part in a lot of
yeah.
that because we went recently. So
Yeah, no. Best lap dance I ever got. That woman straight up stuck her nipple in my mouth. That was the first time. And she did that shit in the middle of every. Like, she grabbed my shit to adjust it to make sure it was lined up so she could grind on it properly. She stuck her nipple in my mouth and she gave me the lap dance of my life in the middle of everything. Like, it wasn't even like we were in the back. I'm like, this is what you do up front? Like, the part security right there.
How much did you spend?
That's the thing. I ain't spend that much.
What's not that much?
She got $20 for the lap dance.
That's
And
it?
yeah.
She adjusted your shit.
Right.
For
She did
$20.
all that for
You know what?
Dang.
This is the thing. If
She like
That
men
w-
with bald heads.
that was 2008 when that happened, right? If that was to happen now, she didn't like, come on, get your bag. We're going back to the hotel. Like, I feel like that could have happened. She was vibing. But
You fell in love with her.
I
Right.
did. I did. I
You see the way he talks about her? Oh
You
my
love her
god!
that much. You only left her $20.
That's
And you only left it. You know what?
And she kept coming back, hanging out. She liked the boy. Yeah. Yeah. That was during Tropical Storm Faye. Yeah. Best. Yeah. And it was in the gold room. It was a gold room. So it wasn't Miami Beach. It was right across over the bridge, right across from Club Space. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever been to King of Diamonds?
No, I haven't.
Really?
I wanted to go. I wanted to do the whole little Wayne thing. You know, King of Diamonds, live on Sunday, King of Diamonds Monday. But I think I was leaving. I left. I think we left on Monday or whatever. But yeah, I mean, strip clubs are cool. I enjoy them, but I don't enjoy them to the point that I need to be a tourist. Like,
I mean, I did it when I was younger. Now I probably, if you want to go, we can go. But it's not something to get hype about.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Right. I know the game. Like, I DJ'd at strip clubs. I have friends who are dancers and whatnot. I know the game. So it's like, whatever. Like that the reason why that dancer stands out is because what she did to me. Like, that was extra. That was above and beyond.
A full mouthful of titty
Right.
Right.
For
They were
$20.
nice.
for $20.
Don't be a hater.
I'm not sticking my titty in nobody's mouth for $20.
She said that shit too. She was like, you know what? I done adjusted his shit. Stuck my
Yeah,
shit
she
in there.
probably did say that afterward.
She left. She rubbed my head and was like, thank you,
That's
Poppy.
what it was.
I told you.
Yeah, she's like,
She
thank
must
you,
was a little
Poppy.
slow.
Oh, she called you Poppy?
Yeah.
was a
Oh
little
my
slow.
gosh.
Yo, no. I mean, seriously, she was very assertive because I watched her with everybody else, and she was nowhere near as that
she
assertive.
liked you.
Oh, she made him feel special.
She did. Hold on.
Still talking about her
I know.
that
I'm
dancer,
over her.
shout
I'm
out
over
to-
her. I'm over her.
12 years later.
Right.
Yeah. Nah.
Come on, Rell. Where are you taking us?
Yeah. We catch flights,
plane?
not feelings, right?
Yeah.
And where are we going today? Where are we not catching feelings?
So we're not going anywhere today, but we have some tips.
Oh.
So for your trips, what type of packer are you, Jen?
Listen, pack 20 outfits for 2 days.
Okay.
And I don't do out. I just whatever,
So you overpack.
Yeah.
very much so.
Okay.
That's very
I
problematic.
used to be that way. Not anymore.
Okay. What did you do to not be that way anymore?
I just listen. This is what I'm gonna pack. This is what I'm gonna wear. I may bring like 2 extra. That's it. We're gonna make it work.
You should always pack heavy on the underwear and socks.
Exactly.
You always 2 to 3 days extra just in case shit go.
You always
to the
have
left.
extra undergarments.
Right.
All that extra stuff. You know, you need another outfit. You can buy another outfit.
That's true.
You can stretch some jeans out. You know.
Yeah, I normally don't pack jeans, but okay.
I'm just saying, there's always a garment you can stretch out on the lower end, you know, on your legs, whatever. But whatever, go ahead. So what's up, Rell?
And okay, what kind of packer are you?
I'm very efficient because I'm that, like, I'm not checking the fucking bag. I don't care if I'm going for 2 weeks. I'm rolling things up. I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm very efficient. Yeah. So
I'm gonna try it out next week.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm very efficient. Like I said, I'm heavy on like the socks and the undergarments. Because everything else, unless you're just a sloppy, like sweaty, nasty person, you can recycle things if really need be.
And you're a guy. I feel like it's easier for guys to pack.
It's definitely easier for guys because I've been on vacation with some men and they just not wash their ass, and it's just like,
That's
dude,
not me. That's not me. Don't do that.
you just had
Talk about him.
this whole outfit on.
Talk about him. Don't
Okay,
talk
I know
about
who
the
she's
guys.
talking
Talk about him. Don't talk
You know
about the
who
guys.
she-
Talk about him. Make it
Because
specific.
we talked about the person.
Talk about him.
I'm just
not the
saying,
guy. Don't generalize that. Don't put that on us.
No,
Don't do that.
guys won't take a shower in the morning
No, because
sometimes.
guys was just don't even change the undergarments and put on whatever they had on the night
No.
before.
Disclaimer: DJ Silk does all. I take showers.
I'm not
I take a
saying
shower in the
DJ
morning.
Silk.
And
I'm just
I'm
saying
just-
in general.
I'm just
it's
letting
a lot
you
of
know.
y'all out there.
Don't generalize. Come on, don't do that.
I'm
don't
doing
do
it.
us
Why
like
can't?
that.
No,
I'm
she
doing
could
it.
do that like that.
I'm doing exactly like that
Don't do it
because
like
I done
that.
seen it more than once.
Ladies, if you deal with a guy that if you travel and he does that shit, you get rid of him because he's nasty.
That's nasty.
Probably one of those like I don't wash my feet because all the soap
No, I
runs
ain't gonna
down
do
to
it.
the thing. Runs
Wash
down
your
the
legs,
body,
everybody.
right.
Wash your legs.
What's that? What'd you say, CC?
I said I'm not gonna get it. Ooh, Cece, hold up, wait a minute, bring it back, bring it back.
You can only say that to her if you're having sex with her, because apparently that's what the guy called her.
You say it's sexy. It's like, CC, I got about 25 more seconds before I nut.
Don't say it like that.
Oh my god.
You 24, 23, CC.
I'd be like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck off of me.
Yeah, 5 to 6 minutes with Jen.
Anyways,
All right. Okay.
Anyway, but sorry,
So-
Rell. We done usurped your shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're good. A few packing tips. So the first one is make a list. I don't know about y'all, but I do make a list when I pack.
I used to, but I
Yeah.
travel so much. It's just it's in here.
not doing it.
No, I have to remind myself, make sure I like got my charger, got my phone, got my, yeah, or anything or I put in my phone like if I wash clothes the night before, like get clothes out the dryer. Or I'll
Wow.
forget.
Wow.
So nobody makes those.
She's
okay,
super
just me.
organized.
Mhm. And then the second one, like you said, roll, don't fold.
Yep.
Folding makes
More
more
space.
space. And the third is know your airline's baggage fee policies. So if you can only do a carry-on, no check bags. Jen can't do only carry-on because she says she packs too much.
Well, no, because I only ever take like 2 to 3 day trips sometimes. So it's easy to pack. So I do pack like 10 outfits for the 2 days.
It's easy to
but-
pack when you 5 feet tall. Your clothes don't take up no space.
But no, she always packs 3 to 4 hours prior to her flight.
Oh, yeah, I don't. I pack literally the night before I leave. Like,
And she
my
just
flight's at
throws
6 a.m.
whatever.
At 3 a.m. I'm packing.
Oh, she's gangster.
Because it's like,
I respect that.
That's
I
why
do.
she overpacks because she just
Oh,
rushing.
okay. I
And
don't
she just
respect
throw
that.
everything in there, and then she got everything.
no, I fold it. But yeah.
See, that I'm like you. That's why I have to make the list because I'm last minute rushing.
See, I'm like, all right, Monday, I'm going to wear this and that and the other. Tuesday, I'm going to wear this, that, and the other. Thursday, I'm going to go out to the club, so I'm going to need 2 outfits for that. Like, that's just, like, just do the,
But I think that's how guys are because, yeah.
No, that's just how Brandon is.
No, because I've dealt with somebody who would pick and will put his sneaker right to his outfit, to each outfit. He would pull out his sneakers, and that's how he.
Yeah. I'm not that bad, but I'm just saying, like, I know my activities. Like, okay, like if I'm going to Miami, Well, Miami's easy because it's like during the day I'm just in my trunks. So it's just the evening. It's like, all right, so what is my night situation going to be? If I'm wearing jeans, which I'm wearing jeans, like 1 to 2 pairs, and then the rest of it is just about shirts and, again, the undergarments. So that just makes it easy. So, all right. So
I know for women, it's easier to pack dresses.
Oh, yeah, super.
Okay.
Right. All right. The next one is to use your personal item wisely. So making sure that it's something that's big enough, like a laptop bag or a backpack that can fit all of your needs.
I take a bigger purse and my carry-on.
And then one thing that I do too is like I'll pack maybe like a dress, a small dress, like something that can roll up, and like underwear and a bra.
In my
so just in case
in my purse,
your bag gets lost.
I never had that happen.
Okay.
I've never had that.
I know, right? That's why I always do carry on.
Right.
Yeah, but now before the airline gets packed, then now they're forcing certain groups to check their bags, so they're still going to check your bags.
Well, yeah, that's true. But if you checking my bag at the gate, the plane is right there. There's no reason why you should lose my bag.
Listen,
That's true.
I went to California, and I had to check my bag, and then somebody else I was with, they let him keep his bag, and then somebody else had to check their bag. Only one of the bags made it, and they checked them right at the gate. The other ones, they didn't even put them on the plane.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It might have
so
not
upset.
just. They might have left that shit on the plane. They didn't. They missed it. It was in the cut.
No, they didn't even scan it that is left.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'd be
so
mad.
we were in California for like 3 days. So by the time we got to the next day, so we had to go to the mall to buy like a whole outfit. Like it was just a mess.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah.
And like you said, so that's the last tip, that keep in mind that 3.4 ounces for liquids and gels.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, we're pros.
There you go. All right. Well, Rell, I'm gonna piggyback because I found a destination.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the destination, right? Because Rell be giving some bomb ass tips, like the cheap. So we did cheap tickets, the Google trips, right? All right. So, and I think I'm doing this out of respect for our one Puerto Rican cast member here, who I thought was
That
Mexican
would
all
be
this
me.
time.
You too?
Yeah, I thought she was Mexican. Yeah.
She always talks about how she's Puerto Rican though.
Now,
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave because that's you know what.
Oh my
Sana,
god!
I know she Puerto Rican, but I always say she look Mexican.
Because I always wear my hair straight
Yeah,
and I have a rounder face.
yeah, like an Indio Mexican. Well, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right, right? So I picked Puerto Rico.
Where you're not invited to go.
I picked Puerto Rico.
Can we go?
Yeah, girl, I've been there already 3 times
Let's
this year.
go.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going next week.
As a matter of fact, if you go and you haven't been vaccinated, they'll vaccinate you at the airport with the Johnson & Johnson. That's on. I just saw that. So internationally, like if you're domestic, you can come, like, but if you're coming internationally, you have to be vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, then you can get vaccinated when you land in Puerto Rico. So I picked Puerto Rico because there's no passport needed if you're a United States citizen. I know some of our citizens do believe that Puerto Rico is not in the country because they're fucktards, but it is a U.S. territory. They have representation and all that stuff.
It's a commonwealth.
Is that what it is?
It's a commonwealth.
Okay. And it's like you can experience Latin culture without actually having to leave the safety of United States purview. Right. So, and you don't need to exchange currency. So,
So use your phone.
right. So Jen, you're gonna make sure I'm right on this, okay? And you're gonna do it nicely. You're gonna talk to me nicely.
Go ahead. Because I'm not too happy with you right now.
That's all right. It's kind of hot, right? So, apparently, the best times to visit Puerto Rico is from mid-April to June. It's still spring weather. Like mid-80s, right? During that window time. Okay. The best weather is actually winter time, but that's when it's more expensive. So, and this is I'm trying to think.
No,
of the
it
budget.
actually gets chilly down there. So if you're looking to, when I say chilly, it's like
relatively chilly,
like 60s that you really wouldn't go, 60s, 70s that you really wouldn't go to the beach.
Right, and that's what you want. So, The cheapest month to fly to Puerto Rico is in August because it's hurricane season. So anything in the Caribbean is going to be pretty cheap. So some fun activities to do. All right. Isla Verde jet ski tour.
Isla Verde.
Okay, there you go. She rolled. You see how she rolled? Do it again. Please.
Isla Verde. So go ahead.
Goddamn.
Anyway.
All right. So that is about an hour and a half. The activity is $195.12 per person. It had a 4.6 star rating for that jet ski tour.
Oh, you like jet skis?
I do like jet skis, but they're all right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know.
they're fine. It's not like
Been there, done that.
Well, this is more geared to the people who haven't traveled as much. Like, this
Yeah.
is your first time tour to Puerto Rico. So what to do, you know what I'm
So
saying?
Isla Verde is the main tourist area there.
There you go.
You fly into San Juan Isla Verde.
There you go. Thank you. The other thing that I found that was kind of cool was in San Juan, there's a 2-hour ATV adventure tour at Campo Rico Ranch. Sounds fun. That's not your people.
I don't even know if you're saying it right.
Ooh.
It's Campo Rico Ranch. That's it. That's it. You can't.
Okay,
there's no accent on the A or nothing. Okay, so that's a 2-hour activity. That's $118.30 per person.
They have one that's cheaper.
Okay. What's it called?
I have to look it up.
You go ahead and look that up. That had a 4.9 rating. Fajardo. Okay, at La Cocos. Is it the L silent or the La Cocos Island?
Icacos.
Icacos. Okay.
Icacos.
Okay, Icacos Island Sunset
So-
Boat Tour.
Fajardo is the marina where people get the ferries to go to the little islands. I love going to Fajardo. So you catch the ferry there. So there's 2 islands that you could either go to. It's either Vieques or Culebras. Culebras is probably top 5 most beautiful beaches on the world. It's they're called Playa Flamenco. I love going over there. And now they opened up they found another spot that is even clearer than Culebras, and that's the Icacos.
Okay. So you can do a sunset boat tour.
I've done it.
And with snorkeling. I like to snorkel.
Me too. I would do that.
So that's dope. That's a 3-hour tour, and it's $80 per person, 4.5 star rating.
I loved it.
Where is that at?
Fajardo.
Oh.
Yeah, don't make me just say that again.
I've done it. I've done
nobody.
it twice. I've done for the sunset, and then I've done like throughout the day. They feed you, and not nasty. Like, it's good food, like pasta salad, like wraps, and it's all unlimited liquor. Yeah, they have pina coladas. It's all rum because you're in Puerto Rico, but they let you bring your liquor, and then they just I had a great time both times.
Nice. And then there's also the Yunke.
El Yunke.
Yunke Rainforest Ziplining Adventure, which is 2 hours. That's $199 per person, and it has a 5-star rating.
It depends. Now, sometimes, like, they have the waterfalls in El Yunque, and you could go, I think you pay, like, the park admission, or you know how, like, they have, like, a $5 $10 admission, and you hike up up to the waterfall, and then you just start, like, jumping from the waterfall. It's fun. I did that probably, like, over 10 years ago. And the water's cold because it's a river. It's really cold, but it's amazing.
Exhilarating,
I love it.
right? Exhilarating. Yeah. Okay. So when you're there, it's suggested that you wander around San Juan just to explore, to kind of take things in. You should absolutely go to El Morro. Yes, which is the most historically significant building in Puerto Rico. Also, check out Mosquito Bay, which is on Vieques Island, to check out the rare bioluminescence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And people need to go ASAP because the bioluminescent bay is fading away. Because the more tourists go to it, the more
ruins it.
BS that they put into the waters and stuff, it starts killing the microorganisms. I went when I was 11 years old, 12 years old, and it still wasn't touched by no tourists. So what it is you can't go when it's a full moon either. You have because it dims the microorganisms down. we get into this little boat, and then it was me, two of my cousins, and my two sisters, my mom and my aunt. And this little old man, this like a motorboat. It was really little. He takes us to this middle of this big body of water. And then he goes, all right, get off. And I'm like, it's like midnight. And I'm looking at my mom scared. But my mom knew, but they were surprising us. My mom's like, get off. I'm like, you get off. But we had life jackets on. So we get off and we jump in the water. Our entire bodies were glowing underneath the water. Wow. Oh my, it was like the best experience I've ever had. Wow. They used to do that in Fajardo, but not no more because the microorganisms died.
Okay, because of all the oils and stuff off of people. Yeah,
because people were wearing lotions and stuff. So the last really brighter one is in Vieques.
Okay, we probably shouldn't have shared that. We shouldn't have broadcasted that to the world. Because now that people gonna be showing.
Well, it wouldn't even be the world why they would be dying, but the government was using Vieques to test bombs underneath the water, and that's why they really.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so they use Vieques. They used to use Vieques for that until like the people like forced them out of there. But.
Gotcha. So to close this up, so the average cost for staying per person for staying in San Juan, for just across the board, is $1,074 per person. If you stay for a week, that's
That's
my
not bad
research,
for a week.
right? For a week, so definitely something for you. We're here at Cultured Misfits. We are trying to expand your cultural horizons. So if you haven't been to Puerto Rico, if you haven't traveled, you don't have your passport yet, get your passport. But in the meantime, you can go to Puerto Rico, and it is like leaving the country without leaving the country. So that's that. It's time to close up, ladies. How do we feel?
Good. Did you like your first time?
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
Rell, we missed you. It feels good being in your presence. It does.
I miss you guys too.
All that Zoom shit.
I know.
I gotta virtually be like, oh, yeah. Hello.
All right. So Jennifer, the 5-footer. How would people get a hold of you?
I'm on Twitter at JenAmazing _
Yeah.
So
I corrected the notes.
I know I saw you guys, he misspelled. How do you know that? Somebody saw that and they were trying to look for me, and that could have been like my soulmate, and you messed it up.
Or mine.
Or hers, because I'm her publicist, and if you want to get to her, you have to reach out to me.
You see the extra shit that's going on here, Ciara. Yeah, if they really wanted to find you, they would have looked harder. If it was meant to be. So there you go with that. So it's JenAmazing _ for Twitter, and then for Snapchat. No, I thought. Oh, never mind.
It's for Snapchat without the _, but Twitter is where action happens, where I talk my shit.
Right. And so let's keep that going. And then if you want to get a hold of Rell, you got to go through JenAmazing. Mm-hmm. Don't ask me. I'm not passing shit on. I got enough responsibilities here. Hey, Cece. Cece, yeah, I know. Right?
Why you come over here?
I don't know. Do you want the world?
Do you want your social media?
No.
You don't want to expose your social media?
For what?
Oh, okay. Never mind then, y'all. It's because she really wants to be part of the swingers club. So she's not ready to be. She don't want nobody looking her up yet.
My page is private.
Oh yeah, it ain't working a while. It's just people pinging your page for nothing.
Right.
This is to see private.
They'll find you.
They'll find you, man. Anyway.
Yeah, they'll find me.
So, guys, thank you so very much, Ciara. Thank you
Thank
for.
you.
You're welcome.
Jennifer, thank you.
Thank
We're going back. We're gonna use that membership one more time. We got.
You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do.
I think she liked it when I did that, Ciara. Didn't you feel that? Because she said it and then she looked away. Right. It was like,
so you don't get.
Because she's like, well, Ciara said she'll go again, so maybe I should just try it out one more time.
Right.
You have to go with me.
Right. But when you gonna be back, bro? What we going this weekend? Is that what's happening?
No, I can't do it. It's too
summer.
No, I need
before the summer ends.
Yeah, we'll go. No, never mind. You will go, and then you tell me your experience, so then I could.
No, Ciara coming too. We all going. We all are going. We are all going.
I'm not going again. I'm dead serious.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. Listen.
Going.
And one more thing, right? One more thing, real quick.
Why
I
go?
was like more. I was like, what if I see somebody that I know, and only because I'm just like, I will be mortified because I'm like, they're probably in there to do their thing, and I'm there to just
Let
like,
me tell you,
right.
they're not gonna see somebody you know there
Right.
at all.
But even if
she's
you,
right.
but even if you do, it's the old. If you telling on me, you telling
But it's
on
still the
yourself.
simple
Exactly.
fact that I saw them there. I don't want them to see me there.
But you're there too.
Right. Everybody's dirty. Everybody's dirty at that moment. Right?
Listen, yeah, I couldn't wait to get home and take a shower. Like, oh my God, I was like starting to
She's
get
so
anxiety.
extra. She is
That's
extra.
not being extra.
It wasn't dirty like that. It
Because
was-
that's what you're into.
No, it's not even that I'm into it.
He didn't
It's
even
just-
want to leave. He
Right,
did
'cause I
not. He
wanted
was
to
like,
get my
Because
money's back.
he
He
knew
was
what
gonna-
he knew what to expect. So he was nice about it.
he was super nice
Because
about
he
it,
could
but
have
he
been
had
like,
no
we
choice.
staying for another 45
I said you would have stayed for another 4. Because see, when I'm ready to go,
Right. Thank you for
ready
giving
to
me my
go.
credit. Yeah, I'm. Did I make it comfortable for you?
oh yeah, you did. It had nothing to do with you.
Okay, I just so it's all.
I'm glad that it was you that went because I'm like, he knows what to do if shit goes down too.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going back. We're not gonna paint the picture that this is some filthy, nasty,
It
McNasty
was
place
my
where
experience, and that's how I felt.
so extra.
I'll give y'all the rundown next time.
There we go. Anyway, this is Cultured Misfits. Please make sure that you subscribe, that you share, that you comment, that you interact. And again, if you are interested, what'd you say, Ciara?
What?
She didn't say anything.
She was leaning in. So, but make sure if you are interested at all in like trips or you have trip ideas or you got a hookup at Hito or something, holler at us, please. So, because we're gonna make this happen. So we're gonna grow this podcast. We're gonna make it special, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, I am Brandon, aka DJ Silk, and to the right of me is
Rell.
and to the right of her is,
Jennifer.
and to the right of her is
Ciara.
not the one that's with Russell Simmons. Anyway, so that's the Culture Misfits podcast. Until the next time, we are out. Bye.
Bye.